Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Celtics Roundtable podcast on CLNS Radio. CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage of the Boston Celtics. Follow us on social media at CLNS Roundtable and of course at CLNS Radio. I'm Evan Valenti, hosting this podcast right after the Boston Celtics take down the Minnesota Timberwolves 117-104 here on Wednesday night. Alongside with me, we have Matthew Ignall and the return of Eddie Santiago. As we dissect this game, Boston moves to 43-25. Big loss for the Wizards. They fall to the Dallas Mavericks at home, 107-112. So Boston, as we look at things, now a game and a half up in the standings and one game up in the loss columns. Obviously, a big win for the Boston Celtics. But we need to start with, there's a lot of good efforts around. Isaiah, terrific game. Avery Bradley, terrific. And a couple guys off the bench with key things. But I want to bring this up because this has been a pretty hot topic, I think, around the Celtics community. Not just Celtics Reddit, but all over the place. It's been the play of Al Horford this year. And a lot of things that Al Horford does don't necessarily show up in a stat sheet in the sexiest ways, right? We always talk about how the contract is so much and blah, blah, blah. We always dissect that particular part of the Celtics. But what you saw from Al Horford tonight, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 blocks, a plus 15. Al Horford is capable of affecting every spot on the floor, both on offense and defense, with this Celtics unit. He fits in so seamlessly that sometimes his impact goes beyond the box score. And this is the type of game that people like myself that are Al Horford defenders will go and point at and see, look, this is what I'm talking about. When I say Al Horford's really great and not a lot of you know what you're talking about, this is the game I talk about where it'll show up and I can physically take people by the neck and show them the numbers in the box score and say, this is what I'm talking about. This is the impact we're looking for. Matthew, when you have an Al Horford playing like this, it feels like the Celtics are a significantly different bunch and a way better team worthy of that number 2 seeding in the Eastern Conference.
Al Horford usually goes under the radar, but his stat line last night cannot be ignored. 20 points on 9 of 12 shooting, 9 boards, 8 assists, 2 blocks. To me, I think at least offensively, this was his best game as a Celtic, especially now that he didn't have a great few weeks since the All-Star break. But he was looking spry today. He was looking like Karl Anthony Towns out there with his pump faking and driving and finding guys. He looked younger, I dare say. I don't know. Eddie, are you with me? Like, is this the best we've seen of Horford this year?
Oh, for sure. You can just look at the Celtics record without Horford. I believe they're like 10-10 or something like that. They're a 500 team without him. So for anybody who's saying, oh, he's not worth the money, without him in the squad, it's not a very good team in general. He fits in seamlessly. They won, they're 43-25 right now. It's the way he's played. And I believe he had a triple-double not too long ago, or at least close to one where he had 14, 9, and 8 or something like that, where he's just been out there killing it.
I think he was 9, 10, and 10. I think he missed it.
Yeah, I think that's the game I'm talking about. Yeah, but it was really random.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, he's been out there just killing it lately. He had, like Matt said, he had that bad stretch post All-Star break, but that was probably coming back from a week off vacation. He's just getting his legs back under him or whatever, and then now he's out there looking like himself again. So, I've been an Al Horford defender for as long as he's been on the team. And even when he was in Atlanta, I was like, his stats don't show up. But that dude's a phenomenal basketball player.
Yeah, he fits in so perfectly with what they want to do on both ends of the floor. But offensively, the biggest thing that stands out for me about Al is one of the biggest things people love about Lonzo Ball, right? He can affect the outcome of a game without scoring that much.
Yeah, you just hit on it. He's such a great ball mover as compared to somebody who was in that high post last year, like Jared Sullinger, who was a below average ball mover. You see, you put a guy like Al Horford in there who's an above average to a great ball mover, especially for a center. Puts it in there, like you said, he has the hockey assist, or he gets the assist, like he had 10 against Cleveland. He had 8 today. The way he's able to affect the game without having to score the ball, he'll get in the paint when he needs to and rebound the ball. He's a phenomenal passer. He sees passes before they even come open, and that's rare in a big man like him. So, for people that think he's not worth the money and don't defend him, I just don't know what to say.
It's funny that this is not the first time that we've brought up, or that someone's brought up Lonzo Ball in the same breath as Al Horford. That's just, it's funny to me, but it's true. I mean, there's a certain similarity there where they just kind of elevate their teammates' play. I mean, we shouldn't give too much credit here. I mean, the Timberwolves defense was pretty soft tonight. It just kind of looked like the Celtics pretty much got to everything they wanted to, and they got a lot of easy buckets, inside, outside. It didn't really matter. I don't want to overreact too much to this, but it's nice to see Al have a true bounce-back game, and he was great.
Yeah, but it's not all about Al Horford. Isaiah, once again, a maestro with the ball. 27 points again tonight. He's chasing Kobe Bryant's record of consecutive games leading the team in scoring. I think he might break that eventually. I mean, with the way this team's set up, he has to break it, right? I mean, who else can outscore him? Jay Crowder or Avery Bradley? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think anybody else is going to ever accomplish that feat.
He looks so at ease against the Timberwolves. I was confident, like, from the first minute, just like the way Isaiah Thomas looked. He just looked so comfortable out there that even when the Celtics got down, he knew that their defense was going to tighten up and that Isaiah would bring them home if he needed to. And he didn't really, but, hey, 27 points on 15 shots. That's good even by Isaiah's standards.
Yeah, I thought coming into the game, Ricky Rubio was one of the best point guard defenders in the league. I thought Isaiah might have struggled a little bit, but he proved me wrong and played really well out there. He was able to find the shot. He was able to knock down threes. He got to the free throw line when he needed to. There was a possession, I want to say in the second quarter, where they got him the ball and he went right down court for an easy layup right between a couple of defenders, and it was
right. Like he went around Bayalicia or
it. And I was
just
like, man,
Eurostep. It was just breezy game from Isaiah.
Just made it look so easy, because you seen the Wolves miss the layup on the other end. He was like, "This is how you make a layup, guys." It was just like a shot at them to see.
Anybody text Jair tonight about Marcus Smart shooting the ball 10 times and going 5 of 10 with 6 assists? Anybody talk to him about that?
I mean, he shot a couple of pull-ups, and I'm always
one of those came at the end, so it was really over 3.
Right, one of them was running up against the shot clock, another was running up against the game clock. So I think it's 0 for 2, and I there was nothing egregious. I don't think. He was really good on defense. In fact, the whole Celtics defense, in addition to Al Horford, the way the Celtics clamped down.
I really enjoyed Marcus Smart on Andrew Wiggins, just so we can watch that draft class go at it a little bit.
Oh yeah, me too.
That was fun.
I mean, it's a tough cover because Andrew Wiggins as an athlete,
Dude,
the way
so
he
explosive.
moves. Oh my, it's outlier level crazy. But credit to him, credit to Jay Crowder. Andrew Wiggins got his 20, but really had to work for it. 23 shots. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? Yeah, Jay Crowder only hit 1 field goal, but still was really good. I mean, if you missed 7 shots, he missed 7 shots, but Andrew Wiggins missed twice as many. So we can say that was a win for Crowder and Smart too. Yeah, it was really cool seeing them go at it. It was really cool seeing Chris Dunn and Mark, who gets compared a lot to Marcus Smart, to see them go at it a bit. Rozier's a similar player too, and then Al Horford and Karl-Anthony Towns look pretty similar today, just like with all the pump faking and all the self-creation and creation for others. It was sort of like looking into a funhouse mirror.
Yeah, absolutely. Today's roundtable episode is being brought to you by the SeatGeek ticketing app. As the Celtics playoff push heats up, SeatGeek is the smartest and easiest way to get tickets to every game. With SeatGeek's seamless mobile experience, you can buy and sell tickets in just 2 taps. And it just doesn't end with the Celtics or any other NBA game. SeatGeek also has plenty of concert, comedy, and theater tickets available too, and it's all fully guaranteed. Listeners to CLNS Radio can support this production and get a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase. Here's how you do it. Download the free SeatGeek app, go to the Settings tab, and click Add a Promo Code, and enter the promo code CELTSNEWS, all one word, and SeatGeek will send you $20 after you've made your first ticket purchase. It is that easy. So download the free SeatGeek app today, enter the promo code Celts News. Guys, I bought my parents comedy tickets to Sebastian Maniscalco for Christmas, and I used SeatGeek for that. And I even outsmarted my brother, who is like the biggest geek of all time and knows everything about everything. I was like, yeah, have you ever used SeatGeek before? And he's like, what's SeatGeek? And I was SeatGeek, bro, You don't know what SeatGeek? Come on, man. It's the easiest thing ever. So I went on. He found tickets he thought were the cheapest to get tickets for Sebastian Maniscalco at Proctor's Theater over in Schenectady. And I was like, dude, let me take care of this. Boom, boom, boom. Use SeatGeek. Didn't even use the promo code because I think I did, actually. But got tickets to Sebastian Maniscalco for like $40 cheaper than what we were going to do. So use the SeatGeek app. Use Celtics News. It's really easy and simple. And support us today. Yo, you guys, this is a real random aside, but have you seen Al Horford's sweater tonight? This thing is unbelievable. Shawl collar sweater, right? But it's like, I don't even know how to describe this thing. It's like a fishnet, but it's like, it's not like a fishnet, but it's got like that fishnet vibe to it. A little bit of red and like black mixed in. Like, how do you find one to fit Al Horford, and B, like, where do you get the confidence to rock that? That is unbelievable. Maybe that's why he shot. That's why he shot so well. He had the confidence of the sweater. We're always trying to find weird, tricks with the Celtics, like Marcus Smart's hair, Kelly Olynyk's hair. Maybe when Al Horford wears a shawl collar sweater, he plays really well. Just throwing that out there. Just keep winning, right? I think another big part of the Celtics win tonight is Avery Bradley again finding a way to shoot the ball. It's 4-6 from 3-point range, 7-12 from the field. But every time he shoots, again, this has been a nice progression from the last couple of games. He steps into every shot and looks really confident. And if Boston, again, is going to make any serious run, it's going to be because Avery Bradley is scoring like he did before he got hurt.
He's been really good the past couple of weeks. No complaints on my end.
Yeah, he came back from that injury. It wasn't a seamless transition, but, he's back to playing how he wasn't earlier in the season where he was creating.
It's been pretty seamless.
Like, they're going to need him to cover guys down, to watch him against Brad Beal and John Wall is going to be very interesting when they play Monday. But they need a guy like Avery Bradley that can shut down these quick guards because, again, eventually, you're going to play Kyle Lowry, you're going to play DeMar DeRozan, you're going to play John Wall, Bradley Beal, and Kyrie Irving. And, if you get even further, like Steph Curry. So every team has a guy on it that Avery Bradley is crucial to stopping. And, getting him healthy, getting him comfortable and back in the swing of things at this time of the year is really important, I think. You guys see this picture? Jaylen Brown's car got popcorn. They filled the entire car with popcorn.
Dude, awesome.
I'd probably fight somebody.
You know what, dude? I think this team is funny, though. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They really do just, really enjoy each other, which is huge. It means nothing to most people, but it means a lot to me.
Well, yeah, you don't get along with the people you work with. What's the point of being there?
So once again, Boston defeats the Minnesota Timberwolves. Final score 117-104. Celtics now 43-25 in the season. They're a game and a half up on the Washington Wizards. Of the game coming up on Monday, and they're a game up in the loss column on Washington as well. So this is very important as we track the rest of the standings for the rest of the year. Join us next time Friday morning. We're going to have another rapid-fire questions podcast kind of revolving around what this team's true identity is, whether they're really good at offense, whether they're good at defense, or if they're both, and what NCAA prospect can help himself the most with a spectacular tournament. Guys, do us a solid favor. If you like the podcast, do us a real huge favor. Make sure you leave us a 5-star rating and a review on iTunes. It would mean the world to us. I don't even care if it's like, you guys suck and you give us a 5-star rating. I don't even care. Just give us a rating. Don't say we suck, but give us a 5-star rating and let us know how you really think on iTunes. And don't forget to use the promo code CELTSNEWS, all one word, as a promo code in the settings tab on your next purchase on SeatGeek. So for Eddie Santiago, Matthew Ignall, I'm Evan Valenti. We'll see you guys Friday morning.